It is February 9th, 2017. My name is Bill McCamley. I'm a state representative from Las Cruces and Mesilla here in New Mexico with your legislative update for the day. Started the day actually going down to Albuquerque and having a meeting with the Mexican consul there regarding a few issues. Obviously, the thing that we were going to talk about initially was our invitation to President Peña Nieto to come up and speak here in the legislature. Those discussions are still going on, and we'd like to pursue them. Obviously, there's some larger national negotiations that have to happen there as well, but we're still working on that. He had some other issues too. Was really working on the border trade issue because it is so important to both peoples. That's something that I am very in favor of. And he also has some worries in some New Mexico places like Clovis and Farmington, where there's a large amount of Mexican workers in the oil fields and in the dairies who he had some real concerns of in terms of being treated safely, getting paid like what they were promised and that sort of thing. So that was strained the limits of my Spanish, but it was a good conversation. That leads me to the next topic, which is a bill to stop any New Mexican law enforcement from using state resources to pursue immigration laws from happening past a committee in the House today. I support this bill, and the reason is I went through this as a county commissioner. If you've got people who are living in our state, and there's tens of thousands of them that are here in an undocumented manner, if they don't feel comfortable talking to police, then if there is a crime, a real crime, murder, rape, theft, whatever, the police aren't going to find out who did it because everyone's going to be scared to talk to them. So this passed on a partisan vote out of a committee, and I imagine it's going to keep moving through the House, and we'll see where it goes from there. Lastly, I spent about 2.5, 3 hours today talking about elk regulations. So in many mountainous areas of the state, in the northern part of the state along the Colorado border, in the Ruidoso, Cloudcroft, Sacramento mountain area, has been a huge proliferation of the elk population, and there's a lot of ranchers that are really worried about this for a whole bunch of different reasons. However, they've tried two things today, one which was unconstitutional, another which would allow private permits to be issued, basically, for private landowners to kill elk, and the hunters are very worried about this, saying it'll degrade the population so much that there won't be anything to hunt, and that's a huge industry in our state as well. So that died on a party line vote, but these are the kind of more technical issues that we in the legislature have to deal with a lot of the time. It's not just the big, national headline-grabbing stuff. It's a lot of this real, smaller but real stuff that affects people. So just as a technical thing, we are getting to the point in our session where bills are getting through committee and starting to hit the House floor. And that means starting in next week on Monday and Wednesday, we're going to have some House floor sessions where things are going to either pass or not pass. And if they do, move over to the Senate. And in the Senate, they're having the same time frame right now where they're passing bills that are coming over to the House. So hopefully we'll start getting some actual legislation from each House in different places talked about, and maybe get some stuff to the governor. Thank you all very much for watching this. As always, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, I'd love to answer them, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.